The 6 key differences between content writing and copywriting. 1. A copywriter sells, while a content writer informs. A copywriter sells your target audience to your brand. On the other hand, a content writer informs, educates, entertains, or instructs readers. Copy, traditionally, is what we use to make the sale. To use Albert Losker's phrase, it's salesmanship in print. Its aim is to persuade. Content is everything else. It attracts an audience, engages their sustained attention, let them realize their problem. This is very important to marketers. It also demonstrates your ability to solve their problems, and paves the way for an eventual purchase. I will give you some examples of that. One example is Investopedia, which is an investment company that does wealth management, property investing, etc. They come up with tons of blog contents related to investing. One of it were how to make passive income. This targets people who wants to have passive income but do not know where to start. And they use their content to guide them into investing for passive income. Another example will be GE, General Electric. Rather than highlighting their consumer products, like washers and vacuum cleaners, the company decided to use social media influencers to highlight their other business. Like for instance their jet engines and wind turbines. This gives the people an understanding if the company can make jet engines, they can be assured of the quality of their vacuums, etc. With its hashtag #GInstaWalk campaign, GE invited 6 Instagram influencers and a few fans to tour their manufacturing facilities and share their experiences. These individuals would take and upload photos using the hashtag #GInstaWalk for all to see. In the end, these individuals provided a unique look at what it's like behind the scenes at General Electric. And GE was pleased with the results. Without having to use paid advertising, the brand was able to reach 3 million people with each new tour. The stats result was 8 million page views of GE's Instagram page and 3,000 new followers. This campaign provides one of the better examples of influencer marketing at work. Providing access to their manufacturing facilities, it offered these influencers a chance to create unique and exclusive content for their followers, while offering GE free exposure to new audiences. Before going on, if you feel that I have given you some value, please help me by smashing the like button, subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell, so you will be updated when I upload new videos like this. 2. Copywriters create a sense of urgency and inspire emotional responses. Copywriters want people to take immediate action. For example, they'll want readers to download something, sign up for a newsletter, or buy a product. Copywriters thread urgency and scarcity into a headline to elicit fast action. Conversely, content writers want to build an engaged audience. As we mentioned above, they want to establish trust and position the brand as a reliable source of information. 3. Content writers lay the groundwork for future sales. Even though they're not trying to sell a product or service directly, content writers are still concerned with selling. Sales are an indirect result of producing valuable content. Trust is a huge driver of buying decisions in any industry. Imagine selling an air fryer, for instance. If one day you randomly see an ad about this air fryer and how good it is, you might still be a bit skeptical and wish to research or find out more about it. But on another scenario whereby you've been shown articles, blogs, contents on the usability of this particular air fryer and know how it can help you with your cooking, the chances of you buying the air fryer after seeing the ad will be much higher. 4. Content writers are generally more focused on SEO. Content writers are usually hired to drive inbound traffic. So, stellar content writers are great at SEO. They'll help you choose topics based on search terms that align with your business goals. When screening and recruiting the best SEO content writers, look for focus keywords in their writing samples. A focus keyword is the main search term a page is optimized for. This keyword should be included in the page title, the first header, H1, and throughout the body copy. It should also be distributed throughout subheadings. Look through their samples, see if they have optimized any content piece for a specific keyword in the past, so you can know if they'll be able to do the same for your content. 5. Copywriters write short-form copy, while content writers write long-form copy. Copywriters write copy for ads, online and off, slogans and taglines, web page content, email campaigns, television or radio commercial promotional and advertising scripts, video scripts, catalogs, billboards, postcards, sales letters, direct mail letters, jingle lyrics, social media. Content writers write longer form content like articles, blog posts, newspaper pieces, magazine features, press releases, email newsletters, ebooks, books, print magazines, podcasts, television, film. Some of these areas overlap, but you get the idea. Before going on point 6, I would like to emphasize on how content writing can prioritize lifetime customer value. The old Girl Scout mantra, she make new friends, but keep the old. This may hold a nugget of wisdom for marketers, since research has shown that it can be more cost-effective and more profitable to focus on retaining customers rather than on acquiring new ones. If you have a hot brand on your hands, why not reward those loyal customers and active subscribers for their passion and patronage by giving them exclusive content they can't find elsewhere? Like a sneak peek behind the scenes, Easter eggs for them to discover, or new platforms on which to connect with others who share their interest? One example will be a challenge done by SEMrush to engage its active users. SEMrush is a competitive research toolkit for online marketing with more than 20 research tools for SEO, PPC, and content marketing, and an expanding list of features. Although coming up with those new features hasn't been a problem, telling its users about them has. SEMrush gamified its educational process with a virtual Easter egg hunt, challenging users to find 15 eggs by completing desired actions within various SEMrush tools. This greatly engaged its users, and even some non-active users have become active users since then. 6. Content writers contribute to a long-term strategy. You'll be able to tell pretty quickly if a copywriter writes an awesome ad. Metrics like click-through rates and open rates are a good indication of that. Content isn't always easy to measure in the short term. Good content strategies, like white hat SEO strategies, take time to pay off. Because it does take time. If you look back over all of the algorithm updates from Google in 2013, there is one constant change: a better user experience. If that hard truth tests your patience, consider that the value gained content from blogs and articles has a longer shelf life. Unlike an ad or email, blogs and articles have staying power that continues to pay off over time. But content writing or marketing nowadays do not solely rely on Google SEO. It promotes through social media, for example Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube. Content is vital to any business out there. Some might wonder how to source for content. Think about your customer personas and segments. As you review your content plan and what those customer groups care about relevant to your products and services, what types of content would resonate with your target customers? What words would they use to search? What topics would they discuss to find information on social networks? What would inspire them to engage, share, and buy? Keeping in mind what's relevant for the customer and brand relationship, here is a collection of content sources to consider. Engage with your community, and ideas will come out of those interactions. Look for common questions, misinformation to be clarified, and unique stories to share. Survey customers, blog subscribers, and social network members to find out concerns, their influences, and their goals. Look at popular questions on Quora, Yahoo Answers, and LinkedIn Answers relevant to your customer segments. Which questions are asked most often? Which questions are poorly answered that you can add value to? Mine your web analytics data for referring search keyword phrases that indicate common questions. Adding a filter by using words such as how, what, or why against the search phrases that delivered traffic to your website could indicate topics that interested customers seek answers. Find out what frontline staffers, for example sales and customer service personnel, are being asked most often. This tactic is a gold mine for finding the kind of information your customers are specifically looking for on the search and social web. Look at trending websites for seasonality or cyclicality in the demand of search topics related to your products and services. Monitor stories in the news that match topics of interest to your customers, aka newsjacking, where your company could be a solution. Monitor competitors' names in social and traditional media for opportunities to position your company as an alternative or to provide a counterpoint. Watch for industry reports, studies, and research that you can compile and add commentary to. Analyze the content you've been publishing for effectiveness, expand the things that are working and modify or reduce the areas that are not. After having your content, you need to put them into your social media. However, building an organic following will take time. You can't expect hundreds of people to follow you on your first day. You'll need to consistently pay attention to what's happening on your social media channels, be alert to what the influencers are doing, and try to put yourself within their sights. The most important thing you can do on social media is to be as social as possible. You need to be warm and friendly so you can proactively reach out to your target audience. If you want to speed up building your social media presence, then you may want to consider spending some money on ads. One of the most affordable options for social ads is Facebook ads. If you are still wondering which to work on between content writing and copywriting, I strongly suggest you to do both and spend more time and effort on your content writing. Because if you have built up your audiences, you have the time to nurture your copywriting skills. Whereas every time you start an ad, you are spending money on it, and if it doesn't work, it will go to waste, unlike content writing, which will stay. Thanks for watching this video. You can comment to let me know what other topics you would be interested on. I will be happy to make a video about that. And please leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel for future updates. Thank you.